Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Floyd Central High School. This is Larry Cecil along with Justin Holbrook, and tonight we're here to bring you to the game between Floyd Central and Shelby Valley. And Justin, the playoffs was set last week. This was the week everybody's getting their final game in, and of course, senior night here tonight at Floyd Central. Got 8 seniors they'll be honoring, and see that at halftime. So Shelby Valley comes in as the #1 seed in their district, and 6-3 on the season. Floyd Central 5-4, and coming off a big loss last week from Martin County.
Yeah, that this is one of those games you really don't have a lot to gain or lose in this game. But if you're Floyd Central, I feel like you need to probably get out on the right foot here to just kind of give yourself a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs, because like you said last week against Martin County, not a real good showing. Right. I mean, to say the least. So they know that they've got Eastridge coming in here next Friday, and you know there's some things you want to fine tune. And if you're Shelby Valley, the same thing. You know, you're opening up, and you've probably got real big aspirations if you're Shelby Valley to make a deep, run towards a regional championship there. And you don't want to come out here and come out flat or lay an egg and have that roll over into next Friday. So it should be a pretty good game, I would imagine. We got great weather tonight. I'm in shorts and a T-shirt. I thought I was going to be pants and a sweatshirt.
Well,
so it's feeling good.
Don't get used to that. The 11th weekend of the season,
right.
being that way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a next week, I think, on Halloween, I think it's supposed to be in the 40s, I think, is the high. So,
right.
Yeah, we're definitely don't get used to this. I'm sure the playoffs, anytime you play in the playoffs, you better get used to that cold weather the more you win.
Shelby Valley is coming in tonight's game ranked number 10 in the state in 2A. Right behind them is at Betsy Lane at number 11. Prestonsburg, so you got Martin County at 18, Pike Central at 17, Prestonsburg at 20, Floyd Central at 21. So those are the main teams that we'll be watching play here in the next couple of weeks, because those two districts, District 7, District 8, play each other in the playoffs. So those are most of the games we'll be covering. And also Shelby Valley, a good showing as far as Russ Osborne, their quarterback. He's ranked number 3 in the state in yards passing per game in 3A, 262. And his main receiver, Brady Bentley, is the #1 receiver in the state in 2A at 119 receiving yards per game. And he's also 7th in scoring, scoring 12 points a game. So a big 1-2 punch for Shelby Valley on that side of the football.
Russ is Russ a senior?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we've been watching him play. I mean, like, we've watched this progression, and, it doesn't surprise me very much to see that he's right up there. And, when you've got a quarterback like that, somebody's got to be catching the ball. So that doesn't surprise me either that they're at the top in the receiving as well.
Got the coin toss going on at center field, and see which, I didn't see who won the toss, but I guess who it was deferred to the second half. We'll know when they get ready to kick off.
We'll see who starts spreading herself out.
Didn't get to see all that. Like to remind you that at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting a WPRGtv attorney John Earl Hunt player of the game. And speaking of John Earl Hunt, if you need help with your Social Security or SSI, just call Attorney John Earl Hunt at 478-7000 or visit his office at 88 Church Road at Harold, Kentucky. And also, we'll be doing the Gearheart Security Play of the Game. And you can see that play of the game on the WPRG TV Facebook page at Gearheart Security Matters, Families Matter. So, you were talking a while ago, you don't have a lot to lose. The biggest thing that could happen is losing some of your starters and players. So,
hopefully
don't know how
injury.
the coaches will do. But a lot of times these games that we cover here, the last game of the season, you'll see maybe the starters play, 2 or 3 quarters, and then, take them off the field. We don't know how that'll work out here tonight. Shelby Valley, like you said, been blowing people out here the last little bit.
Yeah.
Floyd Central coming off that loss, you might get to see them maybe play their starters a little longer, to try to get some things corrected that maybe showed up on film from last week.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is, like you said, kind of like an NFL preseason game. You know what I mean? You're probably looking at limited reps for your first team. But, some coaches have a different philosophy. I mean, Coach Hager may try to go, all in here. But like you said, we hope and pray we get an injury-free game. We don't want to see anybody not get a play next Friday because they played tonight. So hopefully that part of the game works out well. So be interesting to see the strategy on both sides. Because
fireworks going off here.
Going crazy.
Final game of the regular season, and I'd like to send a shout-out to the Maytown Fire Department.
Yes.
That's the one that comes up and puts those fireworks off and makes sure it's done in a safe way. And I'd like to send out our appreciation for Floyd Central. Some of the faculty asked us to give them a shout-out during the game. And appreciate what they do, and we appreciate it also. So some nice fireworks going out. And just before we get ready to get started here, you can see tonight's game on WPRGtv Channel 5 and HD 105, Facebook page, the WPRG YouTube page, also WXKZ 105.3 radio. If you're on Facebook, send us a comment on who you're rooting for and where you're rooting from, as Shelby Valley getting ready to kick off. And here's the kick. It's a low line drive right down the sideline and finally goes out of bounds. So there'll be a flag thrown on that.
That was a tricky little roll there. If it would have came the other way, that would have been a little bit of trouble there.
It went down the sideline a long time, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got one viewer watching in, and he's one of our favorite, Kurt Stamper out of Knott County.
It's like April the 15th. You can count on it coming.
Yes.
Tax day.
They'll mark it out.
Wow.
Well, I don't know why they marked it out back at the 19.
Oh, he's saying he touched it. I see Hager talking to the White Hat. He said that he touched it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see him touch it.
I didn't see him touch it, but they'll start on their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's terrible field position for what you should be having.
Yes.
Martin back to pass.
And
first
Martin,
play.
he's running for his life, tries to get it out to Buck. No, that's number 11, B.J. Peterson. And pass falls incomplete. Speaking of Peterson, let's see. Looking earlier on the stat on him, he's number 7 in the 2A in the state in rushing, averaging 108 yards a game.
And really not a primary rusher either. I mean, Coach Shelton will take the majority of the carries. BJ's been split out in both plays so far.
And here's Martin. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 9-yard line, number 6 for Shelby Valley coming in and getting a sack on that one. And let's see, we'll get that number here. That's Jordan Tackett.
That's 2 plays, 2 dropbacks, and Martin's been under distress both plays.
So it's going to be third and
about
19
20,
at the 10-yard line.
Got to give him some time if
Wideouts left and right, one back in the backfield. And here's going to be the handoff straight up the middle. No, fake the handoff. And
good pursuit.
Going to get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. That was
Peterson. Give him about 0, maybe 1, or right at the line of scrimmage. Not the start you want if you're Floyd Central.
No. So Shelby Valley should come out with good field position on that. Looks like number 4 back for Shelby Valley. That would be Brady Bentley, the wide receiver that we talked about. Waiting for the snap. And it's a high snap, but they will pull it down and gets off a nice kick.
Yes, good kick. Get a
Going to
good
hit
roll.
about the 39-yard line and rolls back up the field. Didn't get no roll on it. So Shelby Valley will start at the Floyd Central 37-yard line.
If that would have took a big bounce, Bentley didn't come over to look at the ball. That could have been if he would have got the right bounce on that one.
It's talking about the Shelby Valley. The coaches are in suits, and we've got a fan talking about it. Said I bet some coaches lost the bet. So we don't know if that's the reason they're out there or not. But that's a backward pass for Bentley, so that will be considered a run, and he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Brought Bentley in motion and throw the lateral back to him, but
nowhere.
Floyd Central defense was right on that one. 2nd and 10, ball at the 37-yard line. Floyd Central, Osborne, motion coming, hands off up the middle, big hole, and up close to the first down. I think he's going to have it from the way they're marking it.
Who was that, number 8?
That was number 8. That would be Jacob Childers. And they are going to give him a first down. 1st and 10 at the 27. Osborne with twins left and right, one back in the backfield. And again, he's going to give it right up the middle. And he's going to get down to the 22-yard line, pick up a 4. And again, that's Childers. Bring up 2nd and 6 for Shelby Valley.
Yeah, that battle on the line there is going to be very crucial tonight. You could see it. The defensive line for Shelby Valley made it tough on Floyd Central their offensive possession.
And here again, right up the middle.
Yeah.
Got a hole and going into the end zone. Touchdown, Shelby Valley. Jacob Childers.
About 22.
22 yards out. And Shelby Valley quickly goes on top. 8:45 left here in the first quarter. And
he slithered right through there. They made him a hole, and
they did. Well, you can see the size of Shelby Valley's offensive line compared to the size of the defensive line, and not much comparison.
No.
Here's Osborne looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now rolls out to his right, and he's going to take it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 8:45 left first quarter. Hits 8-0 Shelby Valley. We'll be right back for the kickoff. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And Gearhart's fiber-fast internet and whole home Wi-Fi is a game changer. Contact Gearhart Broadband and level up to game-changing internet and Wi-Fi today.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
Gearhart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearheart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on many devices with cloud DVR, plus great viewing features. Get in touch now to sign up.
8-0. Shelby Valley set to kick off. Pretty easy drive there, Larry. About four plays.
4 plays, 1 pass play. Well, actually, it was a running play, and McDonald fumbles it, picks it up at the 10. And it's going to come to the sideline, and he's going to be drugged down at the 20. So kick over his head and fumbled it, and was lucky to get that 10 yards, get him out of shadow of the goalpost a little bit.
Yeah, great kick. Peterson and McDonald both were up a little bit on that and had to turn around and go get it.
And the running back for Shelby Valley was number 9, Clark Kraft, instead of 8 Childers. The way the jersey was, it pulled up, we couldn't make the number out, but we got some help with some of our fans and also our cameraman. So
yeah, 3 carries.
Clark Kraft. And here's a carry up the middle for, is that Peterson?
I think that was Shelton.
Let's see.
18.
Get up.
Yeah, that's Shelton.
Coach Shelton, he's going to pick up, looks like 3.
That's more of the Floyd Central style. You know, they came out with 2 passing plays to start the game. And I feel like that ground and pound. But now looking at that defensive line from Shelby Valley, I don't know how much you're going to ground and pound up that.
You might ground and pound, but not get very far.
Yeah.
And here is a.
Oh, he's got him.
Throw
He's
it
got
wide
him.
open.
Get
and
it. Oh, he got it. Wow.
And he's
what
going
a
to take
play.
it to the house. That's number 30, Marvin McDonald.
77 yards.
77 yards for the touchdown. Great fake that time by Martin in the middle. Fooled Shelby Valley's defense, and that definitely is in the running to be the Gearheart security play of the game.
Wow, what a pass. What a play. What a play. What a good catch.
It was just a matter of where he was going to catch up with the football because he was 15 yards behind the defense.
Nobody even close. That's a tough catch almost just because you're so open.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got to don't drop it. And he did. McDonald hauls it in.
They're going to go for the 2 to try to tie it up. 8-6. And here's Martin rolling to his right, looking to throw, stops, throws in the end zone.
Wow.
Good.
McDonald
and
again.
That was McDonald again, and held on to the football as he took a big shot from Shelby Valley's defense. So we're tied at 8. 7:50 left here, first quarter. Is your Intermountain Sports Network.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. It feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up, I promise, things will eventually get better.
Attention shoppers, if you're tired of long lines and high prices, take advantage of Fresh Cut Meat's grand opening sale. When you buy 200 pounds of beef for as low as $12.92 a week, 90 days, same as cash, you receive 60 pounds of pork and poultry free. We offer 20 ribeye steaks at no charge for anyone using our 90-day budget plan. That's 606-306-3349. No freezer, no problem. $8 a week, yours to keep. Call now, 346 South Central Avenue, Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
Back at Floyd Central, 8-8. Quick strike by Floyd Central. 2 plays, goes 80 yards.
And Peterson kicks it
Nice
off.
kick. Wow.
Long kick. Hits at the 10-yard line and picked up at the 5. Up the left side, and there's some room.
No.
Looking for a block. Cuts it back inside, and finally they catch up with him right at the 50, made the 49 of Floyd Central, and
when they turn around like that.
I think that was number 1 Johnson on the return on that instead of Bentley that time.
When you turn around and have to get that, when you turn back around, you're the offense, and nobody's there to meet you, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? Because they've got a lot of room.
Ted McDonald watching from Wilson Creek. He's liking what the McDonald's doing so far,
absolutely.
Right?
He's got 8 points and 80 yards receiving.
Here's Shelby Valley, Osborne. He's going to hand it off up the middle.
That Kraft.
And that's Kraft again, and he's going to get 9 yards out of it. Let's see, well, now they're going to mark him at the 4 to give him 8. Shelby Valley opened them some big holes in front on that front line right now.
Yes, big time.
And all that to do is setting up for us.
Yes, I mean, I've been waiting on it to pull that thing out.
There's Osborne. He fakes it. Going out.
That's
a little flanker screen, and he's going to get some good yardage down the sideline. That's Brady Johnson. And let's see where they mark him at. They're going to mark him at the 25-yard line, pick up a 15 yards. Just a simple little flanker screen, and got some good blocking out in front.
Yeah. Russ's first completion of the night. He's got the wide side of the field here. Got his 2 receivers.
And he fakes it wide open. Bentley, touchdown, 25 yards out, Shelby Valley. And Bentley was as wide open as McDonald was on the other side.
Absolutely was. I think both defenders went with the out route, and he just goes straight up the middle.
Well,
nobody even close.
That was a great read by Osborne as he stuck it in Kraft's belly, and a lot of the defense thought that he had it and give Bentley a chance to break open and hit him in stride. Here, 2-point conversion. Osborne rolling to the right. Now he cuts it up the field, and he goes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So it's 16-8 with 6:56 left here in the first quarter, as we had the fireworks before the game, and now we've got them during the game.
Yes, absolutely. Quick strikeability on both sides.
3 quick scores, so we'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Tired of the same old nights out? Make it an event to remember at 606 Lumberjacks, Eastern Kentucky's first axe-throwing lounge. It's lots of fun for friends, family, or colleagues. It's so easy that Grandma can do it. Perfect for birthday or bachelorette parties. Equipped with 10 premier throwing lanes, karaoke, touch tunes jukebox, and a 150-inch projector screen. Take out all your frustrations in our famous rage room. And coming soon, Smokin Axe's Pitmaster Barbecue. Locally owned and operated and no reservations needed. 606 Lumberjacks, Weddington Plaza, Pikeville. Call 637-1367 or find us on Facebook.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
You're halfway through the first quarter. Shelby Valley back out on top, 16-8.
And here's the kick. And it's going to be taken at about the 23-yard line. McDonald goes to the left, now cuts it back to the center of the field, and he's going to be taken down at about the 29-yard line. So Floyd Central will start first and 10 from their own. They're marking that to 28 now. Got a viewer out of Richmond, Kentucky, watching into the night's game.
A high-scoring affair.
It has been so far, yes. Jaguars, the line of scrimmage, tight formation this time. Got the wishbone in the backfield. And here's going to be a handoff to Peterson, and he gets a nice gain off the left side of about 5 yards, looks like. Give him 6 on it. They're going to mark him out to the 34.
Floyd Central kind of hurrying up here, no huddle.
And again, go back to the wishbone. Number 21, Jacob Johnson, up back in this formation. And fake. Martin looking to throw. And now he throws downfield into a crowd, and it's broken up.
Yeah, kind of threw that one up for grabs right there. Kind of lucky that one.
Yeah, you had Brody Buck and who's the other receiver? Is that 30?
That's McDonald. McDonald and Buck.
McDonald and Buck both right together. Of course, that brings 2 defensive backs together also.
Yeah, and 3 Shelby Valley defenders.
Right.
You know, so.
Got a viewer watching out of Cynthiana, Kentucky. Glad you're watching in. Also one from Weddington Plaza, Smokin Axe's Sports Lounge watching. And here's Peterson. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. And speaking of Smokin Axe's Sports Lounge, they're one of our sponsors for tonight's game. We'll go over that sponsor list quick as we get a chance to.
Big play right here, 4th and 3 on your own.
Third and 3.
Or no, it's 4th. Yeah, the scoreboard says, now it's 4th.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
now they change it. 4th down, okay. And they're going to, had an incomplete pass in the 2 runs. They're going to call a timeout. So let's stay right here with it, and we'll go over this sponsor list. We've got Appalachian Wireless, John B. Tackett CPA, Gearheart Security, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, 606 Lumberjacks, Smokin Axe's Sports Lounge, Intermountain Cable, attorney John Earl Hunt, Big Sandy RIAC, and Fresh Cut Meats of Prestonsburg, Kentucky. And Speaking of Attorney John Earl Hunt, again, we'll mention that we'll be picking the John Earl Hunt WPRG TV Player of the Game. And
We've had
right
a couple.
now we've got a couple. We've got the big long touchdown run, catch, and of course a nice touchdown run and a catch on Shelby Valley side. So
Shelby Valley's
a lot
got
of candidates right now.
We've got 2 catches, a 77-yarder and a 25-yarder, and then a 22-yard run by Kraft. So got some nice candidates.
Got our old buddy Charlie Pinson watching in tonight. And Floyd Central comes out, and they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 3. And they hand it off up the middle.
It's close. He got it.
I think he got it on that last lunge.
Yeah.
Was that Peterson?
No, that's
see who it is.
Johnson. Number 10?
Number 10, I think it is.
Oh, 18. That's Coach Shelton.
18, Shelton.
Okay. They got about 5, needed 3. That last little fall there, like you said, that last effort there kind of got.
When the initial contact had him behind the line to gain, but he lunged forward and ended up getting the first down. And they stay in that wishbone formation.
Peterson.
And he's going to get maybe a yard out of it. They're going to mark him to the 40, looks like.
It's always easy to tell Peterson. He's got those green shoes.
Yes. Give him one. 2nd and 9, ball at the 40-yard line of Floyd Central. 4:50 left here, first quarter, 16-8. Shelby Valley on top. Both teams have scored on their
only possession.
Only possessions.
Well,
right.
no, Floyd Central had the 1 punt. They went 3 and out.
The first of the game, and here's a catch. It's going to be a first down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. That's Peterson down at the 40-yard line. Give him a gain of 20. And a first down, Floyd Central. Passing game being good to them so far. They'll stay in the wishbone formation.
Nice little pitch and catch there.
And, you know, I think they've had to go to this tight formation with the extra
blocker to give him a little.
tight ends to give him a little more room.
Yeah.
And here's straight up the middle, that's Peterson, and he's going to be body slammed down about the 38-yard line to pick up a 2.
He paid the price for that one.
Yes. He'll get 2 out of it. 2nd and 8. 4:10 left here, first quarter.
Yeah, Shelby Valley looks stout up front there, defensively and offensively on that line.
Got some big bodies in there. And here's Shelton with it, breaks 1 tackle, and then he's going to be met at about the 37-yard line, pickup of 1.
You know, Floyd Central's done a pretty good job of just kind of slowly moving it, and then hitting that pass for a nice little chunk.
And they're back to the line of scrimmage. This time they've got a bunch over here on the right side. Looks like a formation of 4 players. Martin back in the backfield by himself. Here comes the rush, and he's going to be sacked. He didn't have a chance to look downfield. With the rush that Shelby Valley's getting, the long pass down the field in an empty backfield is not going to happen.
No, too many people in routes there. You're going to have to keep at least 1 or 2 of those in just to give him enough time to get a pass off.
Well, you know, he's Martin's back there by himself. No motion coming, so the line's just teeing off and meeting at the quarterback.
Yeah, and, you know, that might have been a great time for a screen right there. You know what I mean? Let everybody in and kind of catch them off guard, but I think they were going for the big play.
And here's 4th, and passes might have been deflected, and they're going to call pass interference. But I thought the pass might have been deflected. If it's deflected, that takes off the pass interference.
Yeah.
But they're not giving the signal that it was deflected. The way it came out, it was just fluttering, you know.
Yeah.
Usually you don't see that kind of throw from Martin.
Yeah, they got the pass interference. So that's
So
our first penalty of the game.
That'll be a 15-yarder from the previous spot. And
That's a big one. That's
yes,
fourth
it is.
down. Fourth and what was it? Fourth and
about 15.
yeah, that's huge.
So that's going to move it down to the 31-yard line and a first down, Floyd Central.
Big play. And Martin had a little bit more time there because, again, you didn't have those had a couple extra blockers there to help him.
Clock resting with 2:33 left here first quarter. It's been an entertaining first quarter.
Absolutely.
Both teams moving up and down the field. Back to the wishbone formation. And here is Shelton, and gets a nice gain off the left side.
Oh, man, the chains are all out of whack over there. I'm looking at the chains. Was that not?
First down, Jaguar.
Was that not a automatic first down on the penalty?
I thought it was, but evidently
Okay.
wasn't. But it's a first down now.
Shelton with, I think that was about 3 or 4 there. But I looked over at the chains, and they were all,
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I don't know what happened there. Because it was fourth down if you didn't get the first down on the
Well,
play.
it's a replay.
Oh, okay.
You replay the down, see,
Okay.
on the penalty. Here's the empty backfield. Martin quickly gets it out
Ooh.
and nearly picked off by number 10 of Shelby Valley. That would be Logan Johnson. Had a hand up and just couldn't pull it in.
Looked like McDonald had a chance at catching that thing, too.
I think Johnson might have deflected a little
You're
bit.
right. It's a tough catch to
Time it
kinda
got
come
to,
through.
McDonald, it was kind of low.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line of Shelby Valley. Definitely 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he went for it. We went for it on the 30 here a while
Yeah,
ago.
35 on his own 35. Here's motion, Peterson. And they're going to give it straight up the middle. That was Shelton, and he's going to get down to the 25, and that's it. A gain of 2. Trying to move that defense a little bit with some motion, but that D-line is stout up front for Shelby Valley.
Yeah.
Got number 79 there, 6'2", 270. Get some of them numbers. Number 76,
Yeah.
6 foot, 260.
Yeah, they're
And
pretty
then-
good at clogging those holes.
And then there's a bigger one out there, just can't get his number.
Yeah.
3rd and 7. In motion, Peterson. Martin keeping himself on the keeper,
Nice
and he's
pickup.
going to get 5 down to the 20, and it's going to bring up 4th and 2. Well, it's between the 21 and 20. We'll call it the 20, and it'd just be a 4th and a long 2.
It's a big play right here to keep this drive going. Been a long, sustained drive here. Might try to, I think I would go the wishbone and try to get them off sides.
Yeah,
maybe
they're
try
going
to,
empty backfield again.
Oof.
There's Martin. Back quickly throwing into the end zone,
Got him.
and it is going to be
Caught.
touchdown.
Wow.
McDonald again.
McDonald, what a game. What a game.
Marvin McDonald, one of the seniors, and he's showing out tonight.
Yes, he is.
His 2nd touchdown reception here in the first half. That one was a 21-yarder. And
Well, he's
it's
got-
16-14 with the chance to tie with the 2-point conversion.
Well, talk about a stat line. He's got 2 catches for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's
pretty good.
that's the way you like it.
Making a bid for that John
Yeah.
Earl Hunt player of the game and also the play of the game. And here's a handoff. Peterson, and he breaks a tackle, but he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. So it's going to be 16-14, 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. And since we just got 46 seconds left, let's just stay here with it.
Yeah, you've. I was looking at some stats there. So Jace Martin is 2 for 3, 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's not a bad way to start the first quarter there.
No,
and
it isn't.
you know, regardless of the outcome, I think Floyd Central probably feels pretty good about themselves considering you go to Martin County last week. And again, defense is probably going to be the thing Coach Hager wishes he could shore up a little bit. And Shelby Valley has scored pretty easily. But you've marched the field good sustained drives. I mean, both of these drives started on the, 20 and 30-yard line, and you've punched them both two in for touchdowns.
Well, they gave up 55 points last week to Martin County.
Yes.
And only put 16 up themselves on the
Yeah,
board.
they've
Got
already
14 up here in the first quarter against Shelby Valley.
Yeah.
But now Shelby Valley, average is giving up 27 points a game. They average scoring 38, so their defense has given up some points.
Yeah,
this
and I
year.
think Martin County's defense is pretty stout, too. They held Prestonsburg scoreless.
Here's a little pooch kick. Bentley takes it.
Oh, man, not the wrong
At the
guy.
43-yard line, straight up the middle he goes into Floyd Central territory down to the 45-yard line.
Usually
Might have dodged a bullet.
Yeah,
on that one.
when you pooch kick, you're usually probably thinking you're kicking it to, not the leading receiver in the state of 2A football. So
yes,
probably, like you said, dodged a bullet right there.
Shelby Valley's defenses give up 36 to Letcher Central. They've give up 28, 58, 62,
Oh,
25,
wow.
and 30. So they've
Yeah.
given up some points.
Yes.
Osborne, one back in the backfield, and he's going to take it. That's number 5 this time. And he's going to end up with about a 4-yard gain. That would be Brett Sturgill. Got our old buddy Gary Keithley watching in and got a score. It says 19-0 Breathitt County. 1:16 left first quarter. Don't tell who they're playing, but I think they might be playing McGoffin County maybe. I'm not sure. Here's Osborne up the middle. He gets down to the 38. Going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd and 3.
The end of the first.
And that's the end of the first quarter. 16-14, Shelby Valley with the lead, and they're on the move. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Valley on the march again inside Jaguar territory. This is their third possession. They've scored twice and got both 2-point conversions.
Yeah,
and really, Osborne's only 1 for 1, or he's 2 for 2. Not really turned him loose yet.
No, they've kept it on the ground. And here's the back up the middle.
Sturgill
nice
again.
Cut, and he's inside the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. That's Brett Sturgill, and he's going to have the first down as they're going to mark him at the 23-yard line, pick up a 14.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
can run the ball.
Yes.
We've seen them, they came in averaging, as far as the rush, they're averaging 183 yards a game rushing.
Well, when you look at that line.
Sturgill again, and good defense that time by Floyd Central.
Yeah, you look at that offensive line, and I can, I feel like they could run the ball pretty well.
Well, they came in averaging over 400 yards a game. They got 262 through the air and 183 on the ground. That's a high-powered offense.
Yes, that's fun to watch.
Pick up of 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Ball at the 21-yard line. Osborne in motion. Looking back, throws it to the end zone and overthrows Bentley. Had him open.
Yeah, it looked like Bentley kind of pulled up a little bit there.
Well, I think he saw
thought he might be
one of the defensive backs coming across, and protecting himself a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he could have caught it, but it definitely looked like it was over his head. But I thought he, like you said, pulled up a little bit maybe. Again, next week's game's way more important than this game.
Exactly. And here,
good tackle.
Nice tackle again, and no gain.
Number 54, is that KJ Dye?
54, don't see a 54.
No, I don't either. I know KJ. I had him in class, so
See,
I think that looks like KJ.
They give us a couple more extra rosters here. See if we can find them. That's going to be 4th and 8 for Shelby Valley.
Big play.
And looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket. Coming rolling to his right, still looking. And throws it and dropped.
Oh, no.
Jonah Bartley dropped it at the 2-yard line and would have walked into the end zone.
Yeah. Good job by Osborne, too, to keep that play alive.
Yes.
They had him 2 different times.
So Shelby Valley turns it over and on down. That's the first stop for Floyd Central's defense. Each defense now with 1 stop so far.
Yeah, this will be Floyd Central's 4th drive.
10:27 left here first half. Floyd Central will start on their own 22-yard line. They trail with 16-14. The score out of Breathitt County, 19-0. That was they're playing Prestonsburg. Here's Martin, wishbone formation. And going to hand it off. That's Peterson.
That looked like a good hole, and it closed up about as quickly as it opened.
It did. Linebacker fielded that one quickly.
Yeah.
Out close to the 25-yard line. We'll give him 3 on that one. And bring up 2nd and 7. Nice crowd tonight here for both sides. Of course, you don't get this kind of weather normally in the 11th week of the season. Usually you're bundled up and see a few of those little propane heaters in the stands.
Some little hot hands.
Might see that next week.
I guarantee you we will.
Here's Martin again under center. Wishbone formation. He rolls to his right.
Got it
and he's going to throw it. And
he's got it again.
McDonald.
Wow.
And it's going to be a foot race, and Floyd Central's going to take the lead.
My goodness, 75 yards.
On a 75-yard touchdown pass. 2016 Floyd Central. And where's his passing game been all year?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, what is going on?
And where's Marvin McDonald been all year?
Listen, I don't know if you could write a better script than 3 catches, 173 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I don't know.
He might have that. He might have that Gearheart security play of the game and
my goodness.
the John Earl Hunt player of the game wrapped up here in the first half.
My goodness. Shoo.
9:31 left first half, 20-16. And they're doing this, Justin, running the wishbone and a tight formation and leaving the receivers out. Here's Martin. Throwing to the end zone, and it is caught.
Is it McDonald again?
No, that's Brady Buck.
Okay.
Brody Buck.
Okay, that's Brody.
Yeah, number 25.
Yeah.
And it's 22-16, 9:31 left first half. Floyd Central over Shelby Valley. It is your Intermountain Sports Network.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up, I promise, things will eventually get better.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
And the fireworks show continues, Larry. We're 9:31 before halftime, 22-16. We got touchdowns galore.
38 points put up, and might see Coach Hampton turn Russ Osborne loose a little more now.
Yes, for sure.
Here's the kick. It's going to be a short pooch kick, and 2 Shelby Valley players run into each other, and Floyd Central recovers.
Wow. There you go.
called for the fair catch, but his teammate didn't see him, didn't get the number, and knocks it loose. First turnover, and Floyd Central hot offense is back on the field on Shelby Valley 41-yard line.
I don't know what the passing plays called to get McDonald the ball, but I think I want to, I think the best option is the run,
and then throw,
and then give it to McDonald on the run. You know, Martin, going back to that touchdown, Martin had the whole side of the field wide open. I thought he should have kept it himself.
Right.
But obviously he thought a little bit better than I was and hit McDonald on the fly for 75 yards more.
And the 3 touchdown passes that he's thrown has been right on the money, caught in stride.
Yes. I mean, that one there, too, was right on the fingertips.
Yes.
That one, the first 2 were right on the money. That one, McDonald made a great catch. Just to go over his stat line real quick, because I think he needs it. 3 catches for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
You talk about a career night.
He's responsible for all of it.
Yes. Well, I keep a score sheet, too, and his name is on the first 4. He caught the 2-point conversion on the first touchdown, too. So,
right. So he's got 20 points. 20
himself,
of the 22 points tonight.
Yeah. And 2 of the 3 2-point conversions that Floyd Central's converted have been on the pass. McDonald and Buck caught 2-point conversions. So the passing game is alive and well.
And they came in tonight's game averaging 105 yards a game in the passing game.
Yeah, Jace has got 196 right now.
And here's motion. McDonald, good
tackle.
Peterson, and he's tackled
number 17. Yeah, that's a great tackle. Great pursuit from the opposite side.
Robert Collins, and he's going to lose one on that one. Ball back almost 2, you could say, but it's between the 42 and 43, so we'll call it 2nd and 11.
All running plays are just the setup now for the pass, for the McDonald bomb.
Right, and now they're going empty backfield. Got double slots. Look for one of those to go in motion. And they stay put. And here's Martin quickly and try to get it over to Peterson, and he was open.
I think he got rid of it a little too fast.
Yeah, he got rid of it. He was expecting that defense to come in. So if I was incomplete, I'm going to bring up 3rd and 11. 8:43 left here first half.
Exciting first half.
Yeah, it has been. 38 points put up on the boards already. What's the over and under on this?
Oh, man, which I think anytime you got Shelby Valley on the field, the over-under is going to be a pretty high number,
It is going to be, yes.
But I don't think anybody anticipated Floyd Central putting 22 up in a little over a quarter.
I think you're exactly right. Here's motion Shelton. And Martin steps through the pressure, throws it up.
Wow.
And it's taken away from him. P.J. Peterson.
Wow.
Touchdown, Shelby Valley. Floyd Central, as Peterson takes it away from, that was Russ Osborne and also number 8, Childers back there. And Peterson just wanted it more.
Jace, I can't say enough.
And that's a 42-yard touchdown pass.
Jace has got 238 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first. We still got 8 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And that one was just thrown up for grabs.
Yeah, Peterson made the play on that one. He came back. It was an interception until Peterson comes in and steals it away.
Yes.
And turns it into a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Great play on his part.
And now they're going to go for the extra point. And that's Peterson that will be trying the extra point. 28-16, Floyd Central. And they pull Shelby Valley off, so let's see if they put their offense back on.
Oh, yeah, going for the 2
Yes, they are. They're going for 2. And that might have been the plan all along.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Somebody made a comment, Shelby Valley better wake up.
They better. They absolutely better. Yeah, I don't know if you didn't, I don't know what you anticipated, but you're in a dogfight now.
Yes. Well, you're down 12.
Yeah.
That's 2 scores at least, and could be down 13 if they, could be down 14.
Yeah.
If we get this 2-point conversion. Wishbone formation, Martin, and hands it off, and Shelton.
In there.
easily into the end zone. 30-16, 8:33 left first half. Floyd Central. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Gearheart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
Stuck trying to navigate complex tax laws and financial statements? Well, now you don't have to. John B. Tackett is dedicated to helping individuals, partnerships, and businesses achieve financial success. With over 40 years of experience, John B. Tackett's priority is building long-term relationships with his clients. Whether it's tax planning, bookkeeping, payroll services, or financial consulting, John can handle it all. Call John B. Tackett, CPA, in his Pikeville office at 606-432-8112 or his Salyersville office at 606-349-5111. John B. Tackett, CPA, your partner for financial peace of mind.
Should have bought some more fireworks for tonight, Larry. It's 30 in the with 8 minutes to go before
we didn't have to. Martin and McDonald provided them.
That's right. They have.
30-16, Floyd Central, and here's the kick. It's going to hit about the 27, dived on at the 25-yard line, number 15 for Shelby Valley covering that and up. That's Giovanni Jones. So Shelby Valley will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
If I were a gambling man, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination now that we can bet in
Not
Kentucky,
a big gambler, right?
But
anyway.
I think we're going to see Osborne uncork a couple here.
Oh, I'd say so.
I think it's time to open your playbook back up.
I would think so.
And here we go. Good pressure, though.
And passes out. Bentley cuts it back to center of the field. It's a foot race and dropped down from behind B.J. Peterson and might have saved a touchdown as he drags him out at the 49-yard line, pick up a 24 yards.
A little hurry up here from Shelby Valley.
One back in the backfield, that would be Sturgill. And he's going to get the handoff, cuts it back into the middle, got a big hole, still on the move, gets it and looked for a block, couldn't get it, but he's going to have the first down as he's down to the 36-yard line and pick up a 15.
I don't know what, Sturgill's got the majority of these handoffs now. Kraft's not in there, but Kraft had 4 carries for 45 yards. Sturgill's got 4 for 36. So that ground game's looking pretty good.
And Osborne fakes it to Sturgill, keeps it himself, cuts it back into the middle, and he just goes down as he's about to get a hit. He's down to the 19-yard line. So he's going to pick up, that would be 6. Well, no. That'd be 16.
Yeah.
They had the ball on the 25, but 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, and here's Sturgill.
Oh, he stood up that time.
Good defense that time by Floyd Central, stopped him for no gain.
Number 8, Rylan Page, met him right there. His first no gain for Sturgill.
7:25 left here in the first half. Floyd Central with the 14-point lead. And here again, handed off to Sturgill off the left side. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, 19 yards. Brett Sturgill and Shelby Valley quickly put 6 on the board, and it's 30-22. They'll go for 2.
And we're going to find out.
7:12 left here in the first half.
We're going to use all those lights on the scorer side tonight.
Might have to get the calculator out.
I'm telling you.
Empty backfield. Osborne looking to throw and goes to run and pitches it.
I thought he was. He looked like he was close.
Yeah, got a couple flags, so he completed the pass, but he was out illegal forward pass. He was past the line of scrimmage.
So
Floyd Central will decline that. and keep the score at 30-22.
So they don't get a retry?
No, that's not what. Floyd Central will have the option to decline it or penalize them.
Right. Well, if they decline it, though, would he not get the...
Well, if he decline it, yeah, they'll play it over, but I don't know why they would decline it.
Right. Yeah. Well, you'd get the 2 points, wouldn't you, if you declined it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
no,
be...
it would still be, they'd have to back it up and replay it.
There you go.
There you go. And now a motion,
no good.
extra point, no good. So 7-12 left here first half. It's 30-22, Floyd Central. We'll be back for the kickoff this Intermountain Sports Network.
Attention shoppers, if you're tired of long lines and high prices, take advantage of Fresh Cut Meat's grand opening sale. When you buy 200 pounds of beef for as low as $12.92 a week, 90 days, same as cash, you receive 60 pounds of pork and poultry free. We offer 20 ribeye steaks at no charge for anyone using our 90-day budget plan. That's 606-306-3349. No freezer, no problem. $8 a week, yours to keep. Call now, 346 South Central Avenue, Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Back here at Floyd Central, lighting the scoreboard up here. 30-22, Floyd Central on top. Still 7 minutes to go before halftime. We've, if anything, no matter what happens, we've seen the first half of all first halves for the season.
Well,
because usually when you see this many points put up,
and I think,
one team's getting beat to death. But
and I think what makes it so entertaining and exciting about watching everything, I don't believe that a lot of people expected this.
No, absolutely not. And you think, I'm looking at my score sheet here, Shelby Valley's 3 touchdowns are 22, 25, and 19. Floyd Central's are 77, 21, 75, and 42. So everything's, nobody's had it first and goal.
It's
at any
not
point.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
No.
And here is an onside kick. And what, did we get it? No, we got a flag. Probably an offsides.
Right. Shelby Valley going to try to get their
and
onside kick back.
They're going to back them up 5 yards, back to the 35, and they'll re-kick. Offsides, that in high school, that kills the play. That's the reason they didn't let that play develop. So they'll try it again. And here it is, and this time they're going to kick it long.
Well, somebody's going to go get it.
Yeah, ball.
They both just looked at it.
Bouncing down about the 11-yard line and finally picked up. And Tackett about the 10. Didn't get the number. Let's see who.
I think McDonald picked it up.
Yeah, McDonald ended up with it.
They both, two Floyd Central players, just kind of looked at each other.
Yes.
Like, and I mean, that's a live ball.
That's a live ball. Absolutely it is. So it worked out pretty good anyway for Shelby Valley, as Floyd Central will have it back at their own 10-yard line, 7:08 to go here in the first half.
You know, when McDonald went back to get that ball, it took so long, I think you might just want to dive on that, because when you pick it up and you're getting ready to get hit, that's
he took one step and got hit. So, yes, they might have dodged a bullet on that.
Yeah.
Here's Martin, empty backfield. Wide receivers left and right. He takes it, quick throw out, and it's complete. And I think that's Buck on that one.
For about 9, maybe.
Brody Buck, and he's going to get out to the 18 to give him 8 on it, I think.
8.
Well, no, they gave him the 19, Justin. Make it second and 1.
Martin, I mean, he's 247 in the air. This is what Russ is normally dropping.
Yes, yes.
Jay's trying to show him up a little bit.
Again, empty backfield, motion coming. And Martin fakes it to him, and he takes it up the middle. He'll have the first down out to the 24-yard line, pick up a 5. Well, Martin came in 16 of 46 on the season for 262 yards for the season.
He's got
and he's got 247 here in the first half?
Yes, in the first half.
So he's almost matched his season average. Of course, he was hurt early in the season.
Yeah, he's only been back. I think this is his 3rd game back, maybe.
Well, 5 games they've got.
Yeah,
this
I think he played
6th game back. Might not have played all of them. Here's a handoff to Peterson around the end, and good pursuit that time by Shelby Valley's number 8. That is number 8. Childers made sure that we called number 9, 8 earlier. And they mark him at the 27.
Pick up about 3.
Pick up a 3.
Yeah, Peterson's not had a good not finding that edge. Shelby Valley's set that edge pretty good
They've
tonight.
got some speed there on those defensive backs, been able to shut that down.
Yeah.
And empty backfield again. And we've got a whistle. And
I get a timeout?
I think, let's see, I ain't getting no signal, but it's going to be a timeout. Shelby Valley, 6 minutes left. They trail by 8. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Back at Floyd Central out of the timeout, 6 minutes to go, 30-22. Floyd Central on top. Got it about 2nd and 8 on their 27-yard line.
Empty backfield. Twins left and right, one slot. Martin back looking to throw, getting some pressure. Now throws it up in the air, and hit is going to fall incomplete.
Peterson tracked another one down.
Yeah, Martin got hit about the time he threw that one, and wasn't close to anybody. Just whoever could get to it. Nobody did. So if I was incomplete, brings up 3rd and 7 from the 27-yard line of Floyd Central. Clock rest 5:53 left here in the first half. Again, empty backfield. Got trips to the right. One wide out to the left. That would be McDonald. Here's Martin getting a snap. Rose to his right. Still moving, and he's going to throw it, and it is going to be...
Shelton
Did he come up with it?
No, he couldn't hang on to it.
Okay. I know he hit his hands, and he tried to dive for it and went into the end or the sideline, couldn't tell, and that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Would have been enough for the first down if he could have came up with it.
Yeah.
We've got a viewer out of Michigan watching tonight's game. We appreciate you tuning us in. Seeing an exciting game. 30-22, Floyd Central. 5:47 left first half. Each team with 2 timeouts left here for the first half. Might keep that in mind as Shelby Valley gets it. Of course, I don't know if it's taking them 5:47 for a drive all year.
Yeah, Floyd Central will get the ball back in that case. Nice punt.
And here's the punt. It's going to hit at the 47, goes out at the 46-yard line of Shelby Valley's. And that's where they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 with 5:41 left here in the first half. They trailed 30-22.
Only the second time that Floyd Central hasn't marched all the way down the field. 2 good punts by Peterson, too. Both of them were good. I mean, if he could have got a roll on either one of those, he could have got a 70-yard punt, nobody back on either one of them.
It looks like a wedge shot.
Yeah.
Wonder if he can get that kind of spin on his wedge.
If he can, he's in good shape. Got timeout Floyd Central.
We'll take one ourselves. 5:41 left this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
Tired of the same old nights out? Make it an event to remember at 606 Lumberjacks, Eastern Kentucky's first axe-throwing lounge. It's lots of fun for friends, family, or colleagues. It's so easy that grandma can do it. Perfect for birthday or bachelorette parties. Equipped with 10 premier throwing lanes, karaoke, touch tunes jukebox, and a 150-inch projector screen. Take out all your frustrations in our famous rage room. And coming soon, Smokin Axe's Pitmaster Barbecue. Locally owned and operated and no reservations needed. 606 Lumberjacks, Weddington Plaza, Pikeville. Call 637-1367 or find us on Facebook.
Gearheart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
30-22, Shelby Valley got it 1st and 10 on their own 46. 5:41 to go.
Don't understand that timeout they took out. They only had 2 left, and they took out one right after a punt. Here's straight up the middle, and nice run that time by Kraft back into the game, and he's going to have enough for the first down pickup of 11. Gets it down to the 43-yard line of Floyd Central.
Wow.
Got a viewer watching
Floyd
from
Central.
Pinhook, Kentucky.
Wow, Floyd Central burned another timeout.
Was it Floyd Central or Shelby Valley?
Floyd Central caught it. Hager's arguing there. I saw the official there when I walked in that he's talking to. That's Jaron Lovely from McGoffin County. He played for McGoffin County, a really good player when I coached. He played baseball at Marshall. Yeah, he went to Marshall and played baseball. So,
and don't know what Hager was. Coach Hager was.
Yeah, he was upset though. Yeah, Lovely was just shaking his head.
He's a back judge, so I didn't understand that. Maybe.
Now his dad is from McGoffin County. He referees basketball. Lovely.
Yes. Shelby Valley back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Here's Osborne, and he fakes. Handoff, keeps it himself, and no, had
blow it dead.
Blowed it dead, had whistles.
Oh, we got a flag back here in the. Well, if Hager, that's who he was talking to.
That's who he was talking to. You're right. You think Shelby Valley might have had too many on the field, or?
Not sure.
No, he called that on Floyd Central.
Oh.
Illegal participation, too many on the field. Had to mark off 5 yards and give it 1st and 5. So
that conversation was not the conversation that.
That's not what he was talking about.
No, that's not what he was talking to him about.
No. And here's a handoff, Kraft, and he's going to have the first down, dragging defenders down to about the 26-yard line.
That's about what.
Going to pick 11? Up. No, it was 1st and 5. So about 9 yards.
Okay.
And it's going to be 1st and 10. Shelby Valley quickly back to the line of scrimmage. And here's Osborne, a quick slant, and hit his dropped.
Wow, that was dangerous too.
Yes, it was. Brady Johnson had it in his hands, and it went up in the air, and 2 or 3 players had a shot at it then, and it falls incomplete. And you can't fault Osborne on that. He hit him right in the hands on that one.
In stride, too. Yeah, you can't really, I mean, you've got the weapon in Osborne there, but the way you're running the ball, I mean, it's hard not to when you're getting 8, 9, 10 yards a carry.
2nd and 10. And again, they go right back to the run game. That's Kraft, and he gets down to the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Yeah, he's got 7 carries for 70 yards. Osborne's got 4 for 26 yards. and Sturgill has 6 for 55 yards. So, I mean, it's
that's right at 8 or 10 yards a pop if you add them all together.
Yeah.
One back in the backfield. That's Kraft. And Osborne puts it in his belly, pulls it out. He's going down the right side, and he's going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown.
He's in there.
Russ Osborne.
Is that about 27?
23-yard run. Again, nice ball fake that time by Russ Osborne.
Yes. Yeah.
He put it in Kraft's breadbasket and rode him up to the line of scrimmage. And then when he saw that open on the outside, he pulled it out and took it to the end zone. 4:10 left first half. 28 for Shelby Valley, 30 for Floyd Central. Shelby Valley go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie it. Empty backfield. Osborne looking to throw. Throws it across the middle.
A little too low.
No, flag come in.
Ooh, maybe a hold.
I think got a hold on Floyd Central, so if it is, it'll be half the distance and replay. That's what it is, pass interference.
Yeah, I was just thinking, too, because we were talking when Floyd Central punted, there was like 5:30 on the clock, so that took about a minute 20.
Yeah.
And they ran the ball 5 times, but
Right.
Floyd Central called timeout after 2 of them.
Well, that, let's see, no, Floyd Central took one, and
Shelby Valley took one.
Shelby Valley's out of timeouts. Oh, no,
Floyd Central's out, yeah.
out of timeouts now. So they move it up to the 1.5-yard line. Replay. Here's motion. Osborne takes it straight up the middle, not touched. We're tied at 30. 4:10 left first half. I didn't misspeak that, folks. 30-30, 4:10 left first half. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
4:10 to go, 30-30. All tied up. We've scored 60 points in the first half. Now, I got a feeling, Larry, we probably might see a couple more points before the half.
We do. And here's an onside kick. Oh. And Shelby Valley's going to come up with it. So both teams has lost the ball on an onside kick. And Shelby Valley will have it 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, he once he goes up to try to catch that ball and puts his hands on it, I mean, he's live.
He
I mean,
is.
you know, you can't.
Yeah. And that was a great kick because
Absolutely.
you got the big high bounce off that. Forced Floyd Central to try to go up high and get it and just wasn't able to hold it. So
That's a big one.
It is. Shelby Valley will have another chance to score before the half. Only took them a minute and 25 seconds the last drive. They'll start from their 46. Here's Osborne back to throw. And he's going to pull it down and run. Got a lot of room. Gets to the outside, and he's going to be tackled at the 46-yard line to pick up of 8. Maybe 7. Let's see what they give him. It's going to be 8.
Keithan Moore on the tackle there. That was if he doesn't make that tackle, that's about 25 or 30 more yards.
Or maybe end zone.
Yes. Yeah.
2nd and 2. Here's Osborne. Throwing it out, Johnson. And he's going to have the first down as he's inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 13. And Shelby Valley, no huddle, right back to the line of scrimmage. Number 5, Sturgill in the backfield, and he's going to get it straight up the middle. Big run, breaks it to the outside. Stops, and Pursuit catches up with him down about the, where are they going to mark him at? Looks like it's going to be the 18-yard line, pick up a 15. And a first down. Clock still running, under 3 minutes here first half. And just that quickly, Shelby Valley from their own 46 is at the 18-yard line of Floyd Central. And Osborne handing it to Sturgill off the left side this time, makes a cut. And he is going to
he's in.
Go in, touchdown.
So
18 yards. And Shelby Valley retakes the lead, 36-30.
Here's the crazy part. That 18-yard run is the shortest touchdown that we've had all night long.
Just show you what kind of
firepower
we've had, yes.
How long did that take? Well, that took about 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes.
Well, they're going for 2, so if they get it, that'll be 16 points in less than 4 minutes. And here's the throw to the end zone, and it's complete. And it's 38-30.
Who's the catch on that one?
2:34 left.
16.
This year in Mountain Sports Network.
Tired of the same old nights out? Make it an event to remember at 606 Lumberjacks, Eastern Kentucky's first axe-throwing lounge. It's lots of fun for friends, family, or colleagues. It's so easy that Grandma can do it. Perfect for birthday or bachelorette parties. Equipped with 10 premier throwing lanes, karaoke, touch tunes jukebox, and a 150-inch projector screen. Take out all your frustrations in our famous rage room. And coming soon, Smokin Axe's Pitmaster Barbecue. Locally owned and operated and no reservations needed. 606 Lumberjacks, Weddington Plaza, Pikeville. Call 637-1367 or find us on Facebook.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
Strike again. Shelby Valley retakes the lead, 38-30. 2:34 to go before the half. Floyd Central out of timeout. Shelby Valley's got 2 here. You need to recover this. You know, if they go for the onside kick here, you obviously want to take care of that, but you need to get yourself to halftime here.
You need to get yourself to halftime because Shelby Valley be getting the kick to start the second half. And another onside kick. And this time it was secured by number
25, Brody
Buck. Took a shot doing it. But he's going to give his team good field position at the Shelby Valley 49-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Hager, I think you go for it here. You know what I mean? You've got 2.
But you got to be careful and not give it back to Shelby Valley because they will be getting the kick to start the second half.
If you don't pick up a first down in these first 2 plays, I'm Shelby Valley. I'm burning those timeouts, and I'm trying to put another one on the board. Like you said, get the ball back, put another one on the board, and you're at 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
And you're down 2 touchdowns 4 minutes ago.
Well, they've already outscored them right now, 27 points. And here's a pass complete into the end or sideline. Stop the clock. Brody, that's it.
Yeah, Buck.
Yeah, that's Buck.
For
Gets
about
it to
7,
the
6.
43-yard line, pick up a 6. With those timeouts, no timeouts left, that's what they'll have to do. Either you get a first down, it stops the clock to the move the change, or work the sidelines. Of course, 2:28, you still got enough time, to throw some running plays in, too.
Yeah, and the clock stops on that first down in high school, so.
Right. And here is Shelton, and that's no gain.
If I'm Shelby Valley, I'm burning one.
And no indication so far of a, well, this is going to bring up third.
If they don't get this one up, well.
Third and 4. Clock running, ticking down to 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Shelton, a little gimpy there.
Well, I've seen somewhere somebody make a comment earlier. They thought Shelton looked like he might be playing a little hurt.
Right.
Go empty backfield this time. Martin takes a snap, getting pressure, throws it out, complete. McDonald breaks a tackle and making some move back to the center of the field and gets taken down at the 29-yard line. Pick up a 14 at a first down, 1:36 left.
Well, that's the first catch he's got all night that was not a touchdown. So he's slipping a little bit, Larry.
He's going to have to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Empty backfield again. Martin. Here comes motion, fakes it. He's going to keep it himself, try to get outside. He's got some room, looking for a block. He gets it from Buck, and he takes it out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Pickup of 14 at a first down with 1:13 left.
Now you're cooking.
Now you got a wide open playbook.
Yeah. Minute 13 to go. Clock stopped. This would be the new record for the shortest touchdown if they punch one in from here, 15 yards out.
And again, you've got trips to the right, 2 wide receivers left, empty backfield, 1 slot. Martin gets his play from the sideline, waiting for the snap, takes it, quick throw, Buck on the sideline, and it's complete, out of bounds. See, where do they mark him? Somewhere around the 10, looks like. Maybe give him the 9, pickup of 6. And that's what they do. 1:08 left, so working the clock well with no timeouts.
Yes.
And Martin looks like he might be limping a little bit as...
yeah, that long run there.
That's Shelton back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Same formation. Trips to the right. Twins to the left. They're coming to the left, and ball's tipped.
Yeah.
Good defense that time. Number 10 for Shelby Valley looked like got in the air. That's Logan Johnson, and knocked the pass down. So stop the clock with 1:05 left. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, it looked like McDonald had a little room there, too.
Yes.
They've hit that little out quite a few times tonight. That's a tough throw, too, from one hash to running out on the other hash.
Right.
You know, because if a defensive back makes a break on that.
And they'll move their formation now to, okay, now they go back. They got trips to the right this time. 1 slot to the left. And they're going to get it over to McDonald. Flanker screen, looking for some blockers, and he's going to no gain. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. Clock running with 50 seconds left. Floyd Central will have to hurry up. We've seen them hurry up so far this year.
Yeah,
Snap it with 1 second left in the game and end up taking it into the end zone for the
a game winner. Yeah, I'd take my time on this one. You can still get the first down, but I wouldn't want to leave Shelby Valley anytime.
That's exactly right. And here's Martin. He's looking sideline. They're going to let him know when to run it, and now they'll run it. 20 seconds left. Here's Martin looking to throw, throwing it up, Buck, and incomplete. So they'll turn it over on down. Shelby Valley have 13 seconds left here in the first half to see what they can do with it. They lead 38-30 as they have outscored Floyd Central. What was it, 30-22, was it? Or
yeah, I think so.
No, 30-14.
Yeah.
So they've
yeah, because they were up.
They've outscored them 24 points since Floyd Central went up unanswered. Yes. Shelby Valley calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. Floyd Central probably put about 6 defensive backs in and put them back about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I would, absolutely. I mean, this, and, you know, I think they're a threat from here. Honestly, the way they've moved the ball, I mean, they got 38 points in the first half, and, just the playmakers they've got.
You got Brady Johnson and, of course, Brady Bentley. If either one of those gets in the open field, hits a foot race.
Mm-hmm. Oh, who's it? Oh, man. That's Peterson. He doesn't look like he's coming back in. He's hobbling real bad right here on the sideline. Peterson right here.
Oh, yeah, I see him now.
Yeah,
he's got, looks like something
it.
around the ankle.
Yeah. That's what you don't want to see.
And here's Osborne looking to throw. Still looking. Now he's going to roll to his left, waving him downfield. He's going to take off and run with it. Try to get out of bounds as he does with 2 seconds left. Smart play that time by Osborne. He looked up the clock and seen that he couldn't get a receiver open and takes it out of bounds, and they'll have one more play if you don't have a defensive penalty.
Yeah, good job by Floyd Central keeping everything in front of them, not giving him any opportunities.
Didn't see when Peterson got dinged up.
Yeah, I just was looking down here, and I saw him. I thought, who's that limping there? And that's not what you want to see.
And here's out to Bentley.
Oh, no.
And he's into the open field. Look, and might have made the wrong cut on that, Justin. And throws the ball up in the air. Oh, but they're saying he's down.
Okay.
And that's at the 49-yard line, so that's going to be he was at the 17, 33, 34-yard pass, but that brings us to the end of the first half, 38-30, Shelby Valley over Floyd Central. And got the senior night coming up here at the half, so stay tuned, folks. Get to see the senior night here at Floyd Central, this Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Stuck trying to navigate complex tax laws and financial statements? Well, now you don't have to. John B. Tackett is dedicated to helping individuals, partnerships, and businesses achieve financial success. With over 40 years of experience, John B. Tackett's priority is building long-term relationships with his clients. Whether it's tax planning, bookkeeping, payroll services, or financial consulting, John can handle it all. Call John B. Tackett, CPA, in his Pikeville office at 606-432-8112 or his Salyersville office at 606-349-5111. John B. Tackett, CPA, your partner for financial peace of mind.
High school Lower Field for tonight's game with the visiting Wildcats of Shelby Valley and your Floyd Central Jaguars. Tonight is senior night here at Floyd Central, and I'd like to introduce our senior football players to you. First, we have Brody Buck. Brody is the son of Jenny and Joshua Buck. Also escorting is Wesley Buck. They're from Hippo, Kentucky. Brody plays wide receiver, defensive back. His extracurriculars are football, basketball, track, early college academy. He plans on attending college and becoming an English professor. His favorite memory is scoring the first ever touchdown on Paintsville's new field. Mr. Brody Buck. Alex Castro Skeens. Alex is the son of Samantha Skeens and Edgar Castro from Langley, Kentucky. His extracurriculars are football, And his plans and where he wants to go to college is to EKU, and he wants to major in forensic science. His favorite memory? I don't have one because I loved every minute of it. Mr. Alex Castro Schemes. Jacob Tyler Johnson. Jacob is the son of Scotty Johnson, Marsha Johnson. They're from Jacks Creek. Jacob plays linebacker and tight end. His extracurriculars are wrestling, track, the link crew leader, HOSA, student council, and the youth service center. He plans on attending college to become a physical therapist, along with coaching football. His favorite memory is scoring a touchdown in a win against Petersburg. Jacob Tyler Johnson. Marvin McDonald. Marvin's the son of Crystal Lynn from Martha, Kentucky. He plays wide receiver and defensive back. His extracurriculars are wrestling and track. And his plans on the future of going to college, he's undecided. His favorite memory is when we dressed up as Egyptians and carried out Coach Hager. Marvin McDonald. Keithan Martin Moore. Keithan is son of Leah Turner and Wes Moore from Beautiesville, Kentucky. He plays linebacker and running back. He's also on the wrestling team, track, FLSI, National Honor Society. Plans to go to Alice College for criminal science. His favorite memory is watching Coach Johnson dance right in front of the Prestonsburg players after we beat them. Keithan Martin Moore. Rylan Page. Rylan's son of BJ and Shanna Page from Fraser's Creek. He plays nose guard and tight end. Enjoys hunting and fishing, working out, and spending time with his girlfriend. His plans for the future: I plan on becoming an electrician and attend Big Sandy Community and Technical College. And his favorite memory: when Hager drove a moped across the field. Rylan Page. Brady Peterson, also known as BJ. The son of Allison and Brady Peterson from Martin, Kentucky. Plays running back and safety. He's on the wrestling team in the FCSI. And his plans for the future is go to the military. His favorite memory, the night we spent the night at the field. BJ Peterson. Jordan Simmons. Jordan's the son of Matt Simmons of High Hat and Crystal Simmons of Evansville. He plays linebacker. His extracurriculars are track, field, HOSA, where he serves as vice president, STLP, student council, Beta Club, Youth Service Center Council, and the Performing Arts. He plans on attending Eastern Kentucky University and major in nursing, and eventually become a nurse anesthesiast. His favorite memory is doing the Cupid Shuffle on the field after the Prestonsburg game. Jordan Samuels. These are our senior football players. Please give them a big hand, you all. A very deserving hand. And we'd like to recognize our senior cheerleaders. But they will be having their senior night during the basketball season. But how about a big hand for our senior cheerleaders? Thank you, girls.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Attention shoppers, if you're tired of long lines and high prices, take advantage of Fresh Cut Meat's grand opening sale. When you buy 200 pounds of beef for as low as $12.92 a week, 90 days, same as cash, you receive 60 pounds of pork and poultry free. We offer 20 ribeye steaks at no charge for anyone using our 90-day budget plan. That's 606-306-3349. No freezer, no problem. $8 a week, yours to keep. Call now, 346 South Central Avenue, Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
Tired of the same old nights out? Make it an event to remember at 606 Lumberjacks, Eastern Kentucky's first axe-throwing lounge. It's lots of fun for friends, family, or colleagues. It's so easy that Grandma can do it. Perfect for birthday or bachelorette parties. Equipped with 10 premier throwing lanes, karaoke, touch tunes jukebox, and a 150-inch projector screen. Take out all your frustrations in our famous rage room. And coming soon, Smokin Axe's Pitmaster Barbecue. Locally owned and operated and no reservations needed. 606 Lumberjacks, Weddington Plaza, Pikeville. Call 637-1367 or find us on Facebook.
Senior night here at Floyd Central. We're at the half, 38-30, Shelby Valley over Floyd Central, as Floyd Central, Justin, took the 30-14 lead, but Shelby Valley's put 24 unanswered up since that lead.
Yeah, they've Shelby Valley, the only thing that stopped them has been their self, really. They've been on fire, moving the ball on the ground just at will. Real quick, I've got Russ Osborne only 5 for 8 in the air for 111 yards, and Bentley with 2 catches, 49 yards, Johnson with 2 catches for 28 yards. On the ground, Kraft 7 carries, 70 yards, Russ with 8 carries for 66 yards, and Sturgill with 8 carries for 88 yards. So on the ground, about 10 yards a pop, but you've got 5 touchdowns for Shelby Valley. Kraft on a 22-yard run, Bentley on a 25-yard catch, and Sturgill 19-yard run, Osborne a 23-yard run, and Sturgill with another 18-yard run. So they've been pretty efficient, to say the least, on offense.
335 total yards the first half for Shelby Valley.
Yeah.
They came in averaging 445, so they're close to that in the first half.
Yes, and Floyd Central not very much on the ground. You've got Shelton, Peterson, and Martin, really the only ground attack you've got. Shelton's got 7 carries for 18 yards, BJ with 8 carries for 16 yards, and Jace with 5 carries for 10 yards, but now he's got sacked a couple times there at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So, but now through the air is where Floyd Central's kind of put the butter on the bread. They've Jace is 11 for 18, 273 yards in the air, and 4 touchdowns. Brody Buck with 3 catches for 15 yards, B.J. Peterson 2 catches for 62 yards, and McDonald with the game of the century, 5 catches, 187 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, I mean, this is a night that young man's not going to forget. He's going to be telling people when he's 70 years old, you remember that game? I mean, like, this is storybook kind of stuff here.
Well, and Martin came in on the season 262 yards through the air.
Yeah.
He got 273 here in the first half.
Yes, and 4 touchdowns. I don't know how many touchdowns he had thrown. Two. So he's doubled his touchdown output as well. So
see, actually, he only had 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's quadrupled it in the first half.
And 317 yards offense for Floyd Central. So combined with Shelby Valley, we've seen 672 yards offense in the first half.
And 68 points.
And 68 points combined between the two teams.
That's a game. I mean, we've done.
That's a good game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've done plenty of games that we've not seen that many points or that many yards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's a very entertaining first half. Shelby Valley is going to get the ball here to start the second half. And if you're Floyd Central, you probably need to come up with a little bit of a stop here, swing that momentum back, because like you said, it's been unanswered from Shelby Valley since they've kind of got dialed in. And this is what worries me right here, right in front of me. I just glance over to the left and seeing Peterson getting hobbled over to a chair here and sitting in front row.
Also, Shelton was
he's a little banged
up in that first half, too.
And that's not what you want going into, hosting a playoff game next Friday.
And we was talking to Coach Daniels before the game, and they've already had 3 starters out for tonight's game, a couple of linemen and then another player. So, they're getting banged up. And
not what you want to see. Not the right time to be getting banged up.
You have to have a quick time to get healed up. So, looks like we're down maybe the 3 minutes to warm up. So, we'll take a short break and be back for the start of the second half. It's 38-30 here at the half. Shelby Valley, they will be receiving the kick to start the second half. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
I want to talk about a subject that's a little bit hard to talk about. Some of you out there may feel like you're at the lowest point in your life. Feels like it's never going to get better. You feel like the only option out there is to end your life. I promise, that's not the only option, and in fact, that's not an option at all. Taking your life doesn't end the pain, it gives the pain to other people. Keep your head up. I promise things will eventually get better.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring. Give us a call at 1-800-264-1730 for a free quote and to learn more about our financing options and how to save with our referral program. With Gearheart Security, families matter.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Gearheart Broadband knows reliable internet is more important than ever. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program to get significant savings on broadband internet. Learn more now at imctv.com.
Back here ready to start the second half. Shelby Valley will receive the ball here. Floyd Central did get a onside kick earlier in the game, so not sure if you want to. So I'm not sure if they want to try that right out of the gate here, but I think, you know, seeing what happens here at Shelby Valley on their first possession will say a lot about what's going to happen, I think, the rest of the game. So if you're Floyd Central, you want to try to get a stop, obviously a 3-and-out if you can, but if you can force a punt and not let them put up some points, because like we've said, they've scored 22 points unanswered here, so that's 3 touchdowns.
They can score from anywhere on the field, but still yet, you know, you'd like to kick it deep and make them drive
make
the
them
ball,
earn it,
but they've got it laying down. Looks like they're going to go onside
there
again.
you go.
And here is the kick, and smart play by Shelby Valley. That's Johnson, number 10, Logan Johnson. He moves up and covers it after a 9-yard row.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been able to get it if
Well, if he don't,
as he bobbled it.
If he bobbles it to get it, but as long as you know, they tip it and recover it before it goes to 10 yards, it's no chance for Floyd Central. One back in the backfield. Osborne hands off to that back. That's Sturgill off the left side, and big hit.
Nice
after a gain of maybe 2. And they're going to give him about a 1.5. We just call it a gain of 1. That was number 8, Raylan Page, in on the tackle for Floyd Central. A 5'11", 175-yard nose guard.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Ryland in class as well. He's
and here's the pass. Hits Bentley. Cuts it to the middle. And he's going to have the first down. Still on the move. Still breaking tackles inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line.
It's about a 28-yard
pickup? 28 yards. Boy, I tell you, he's elusive.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Don't never get a good lick on him. That's the reason he's the number 1 receiver in Kentucky in 2A. First and 10. And here's a handoff. It's going to go to Brady Johnson around the left side, and he's down, looks like the 16-yard line.
Johnson's
pick up a 5.
Johnson's first just true handoff.
Yeah, they run him on a jet sweep. He lined up in the wide receiver position.
Tried that with Bentley in the first half on like a little pass.
Yes. And here's Osborne handing off to Sturgill. And nice tackle. And again, the little man in the middle, Raylan Page.
Or Ryland.
Is that Ryland?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I had him in class. He's one of my former students. I've got his little sister in class right now. A nice tackle, though. Those are the tackles you got to make when you get in there and you've got him. Looks like Sturgill hobbling just a little bit there. When they get those ankles wrapped up there, it's not a...
Don't like to be hit right down around those ankles. And here's Osborne. He's going to keep it himself. Spin move. And driving down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So he's going to pick up 4, but it's going to bring up 4th at about 3.
That's a big down right here.
Absolutely. Shelby Valley moving it down the field quickly, and then Floyd Central can, once they get in the red zone, stop them, be a big stop.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Osborne. And he's going to hand it off to the back.
Got him.
That's Kraft.
Wow, what a stiff arm.
Tackles. Still on the move. Takes it into the end zone.
Woo.
Clark Kraft with a physical run.
Yes.
As he broke 2 tackles, a stiff arm, and scores from 16 yards out.
Mark that down as a potential play of the game because that was electric.
And Shelby Valley extends their lead to 44-30.
It's his second touchdown of the night.
And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Kraft in the backfield. And here's Osborne. And he's looking to run it and just walks. Is into the end zone for the two-point conversion. 9:12 left third quarter, 46-30. Shelby Valley. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Stuck trying to navigate complex tax laws and financial statements? Well, now you don't have to. John B. Tackett is dedicated to helping individuals, partnerships, and businesses achieve financial success. With over 40 years of experience, John B. Tackett's priority is building long-term relationships with his clients. Whether it's tax planning, bookkeeping, payroll services, or financial consulting, John can handle it all. Call John B. Tackett, CPA, in his Pikeville office at 606-432-8112 or his Salyersville office at 606-349-5111. John B. Tackett, CPA, your partner for financial peace of mind.
These days, our home's also our office.
With Gearheart broadband speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home Wi-Fi, you can do your best work from home. Contact Gearheart broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Back here on the hill, 46-30. Shelby Valley continues the unanswered streak. It was 30-16, so they've scored 30 unanswered.
30 unanswered. And they're going to kick it long this time. It's taken about the 18, fumbled and fallen on at the 22.
That's number 7, Caleb.
Number 7.
Caleb Evans. Bailey Evans.
Bailey Evans.
Yeah, Bailey's his name, but Caleb's his first name. I had him in class too. I know him real well. Good kid. I think just from seeing Caleb being back there, I think this is substitution time.
Right. Well,
because Caleb's a freshman.
You don't want to get anybody else injured. See, is Shelton?
No, yeah, this is substitution time right here. Because, like I said, that was Caleb's a freshman, and
still got Martin in there at quarterback.
Yeah, that's going to be
hands it off, and let's see, that is number
24, I think.
That would be Keithan Moore.
Yes.
And he's going to get a gain of about 4 yards, looks like. Bring up 2nd and 6. Wishbone formation in the backfield. And draws Shelby Valley off on that one. So it's going to make it 2nd and 1. That D-line saw some of those substitutions in some new faces, and they was anxious to get it mixed up with them, wasn't it?
Yeah, fresh blood.
Yes. So it'll be 2nd and 1, ball at the 31. 8:37 left third quarter. Floyd Central trails now 16 points. That's their largest deficit of the night. And turn around to hand it off. Nobody there to hand it off to, and Martin has to eat the football on that one, drops back to the 28-yard line, a loss of 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, this is probably not a lineup that Jace is used to turning around and handing the ball off to.
Yes. Evidently, somebody went the wrong direction, or because there wasn't nobody there for him to hand it off to. And here's Martin, and that one
it looks like
barely got it handed off out to the 31. Let's see, is that
Shelton? I think that was Colt.
And he's slow to get up.
Let's hope not.
And it is Shelton. And he comes up limp most of the first half.
Yeah.
Ball at the 32, and it's going to bring up 4th and...
4th and about an inch.
Yep. Maybe the length of the football. Let's see if Martin just gets under center and tries to pick this one up. And now we've got a timeout on the field.
Are we going to somebody call timeout, or we got a measurement?
Okay, going to measure, look like. They're going to bring the chains in. Shelby Valley over huddling right in front of the chains. They'll have to move.
Probably not the best place to be.
Yeah, they have to move and get out of the way.
I've not You know, Larry, this is probably my 5th or 6th game this season, and I honestly think this is the first time I've seen the chains on the field to do a measurement.
Well, last week we seen them a couple times.
Okay.
Yep. And it's going to, well, you weren't too far off. It's about 3 inches.
Yeah.
Like.
So a mini football instead of a regular size football.
The nose of the football.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was kind of a free timeout for the teams as they go to the side and huddle up. Now they come back on the field. 7:23 left, third quarter. 46-30.
Oh, man. Floyd Central could have snapped that thing.
And here's Martin under center, and he takes it and drives it up the field, and he's going to have enough for the first down. They mark him out over the 32, close to the 33, so that'll be enough. First down, Floyd Central. And they're still getting up off the ground. There was a pile of them.
Yeah,
that
was a scrum.
Looks like brother-in-law Jerry Kidd watching in. Missed a good first half. He's just now watching in. 46-30 Shelby Valley, but at the half it was 38-30.
Yeah,
a lot of points put up in the first half.
At this point in the first quarter, we had already seen 3 touchdowns probably.
Yes. And here's Martin rolling out to his right, stops, fakes the throw, and he's going to end up being sacked.
Probably need to just let that one go.
Yeah, just
let her throw.
Couldn't pull the trigger on it. He's seen defenders back for Shelby Valley. Had 4 defenders back covering 2 receivers, so might have been a wise decision. Of course, he takes a 3-yard loss, and it's going to bring up second, and they got 14 on the scoreboard. That's what we'll go with. Floyd Central will be right back here next Friday as the playoffs will start. They'll be hosting East Ridge. Here's Martin rolling to the left and looking to throw it, and it is incomplete. Try to get it to McDonald. And they've learned who number 30 is, right?
Yeah, that, you know, if there's any drawback to having 178 yards and 3 touchdowns and 5 catches in the first half is that's the week before the playoffs start, so you put that on film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now you've got somebody, which a good thing, though, because you've not used that all year. That's something that somebody's going to have to prepare for. I mean, they're going to have to be ready because obviously he can light you up.
He's had 16 catches for the night, but the main receiver throughout the season has been Brody Buck.
Yeah.
So I've not heard a whole lot from him tonight, but that will take pressure from him.
Absolutely.
Empty backfield this time, Martin. Motion coming. And he's going to go looking for Buck. And it is. No. Well, he come up with the ball, but they also called interference. So, and Buck's down on the ground. That's not what Floyd Central wants to see. Is he's laying there holding the football. So I think he came up with the catch.
I do too. Let's hope that's a cramp.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Sometimes you come down and hit on those tiptoes a certain way, it'll jerk a cramp in you.
Yeah. Well,
but they also, as the flag came out, but the back judge is bringing the ball back to the original line of scrimmage.
Surely it's not on Floyd Central.
Well, no, if it's pass interference and he didn't catch it, they have to bring it back and mark it
off.
off.
Do the 15, right.
So now they're standing at midfield and thinking about it. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I think you're.
Well, they marked
the 15,
it off, so that's going to be 15. That's going to be a first down as they put it out to the 44.
So he must not have came up with the ball.
No mechanics there by the white hat. Kindly have to at-lib and figure it out herself, right?
Yeah. If I'm Hager, I'm finding the ball boy, whoever I can find to put a number on and hand the ball off. Because I've seen Peterson sitting over here, and
then you've got
Shelton limping
out there limping, trying to play, and now Brody Buck comes up. Of course, we think he just got a cramp.
Yeah.
5:53 left here, third quarter. Floyd Central will have it 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line as Buck comes up now.
Yeah, he's jogging. That's good.
Yeah.
Those boys are tough.
Be interesting to see if he gets back in the game. Of course, you know, if you get it, take it down and put it in the end zone, I mean, you're just down one score.
Yes,
so, you know,
yeah.
it's still a ball game, you know. Now the teams break the huddle on the side, get back out on the field as Brody Buck will have to come out at least for one play. If you stop play for an injury, you know, you have to come off the field. He's taking his helmet off. He might be finished. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Floyd Central, empty backfield. Martin looking to throw. And
Ooh,
big number
boy.
76 knocks it down, picks it up.
He blew it dead, yeah.
Have they finally blown it
Yeah,
dead?
the white
Okay.
hat. Yeah, he was blowing it.
Well,
he should have moved his hands a little bit to let everybody know, but he was blowing his whistle.
Jackson Robinson, all 6 foot, 260 pound of him came through, and
Johnny on the spot.
He swatted that one way, scoop and score.
Yeah.
He thought
he saw the light.
He did. The big man was moving too,
and that's what you got to do. You know, you play like there's no whistle. You
let
keep
the
on going.
officials tell you what. You're exactly right.
And he was ready. He's ready for that 6 points.
So after all that, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Back to the line of scrimmage. Got the wishbone formation this time, tight formation. Of course, they passed out of this and scored a couple touchdowns in the first half from this formation.
Yes.
There's Martin. He's going to hand it off, and nothing there. Number 24, Keithan Moore, stopped in the backfield, loses 3 back to the 41. And Shelby Valley's D-line just teeing off now.
Well, you know, I think that might be, I'm not sure if that, I don't think that's the first team offensive line there for Floyd Central. And that is the first, or well, I don't know. I don't see big, I think it was 77, the big boy. But still.
76, 79, they played 55.
Yes,
they started.
They're getting in there.
And
we got all kinds of green.
And now he pulls it down, and he'll get out to the 45-yard line.
When he turned that corner, he had nothing but green in front of him.
Picked up 4, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9 from the 45.
Yeah, I think he could have got that first down pretty easily there if he comes around that corner and just runs with it immediately.
Right, he got to make a little quicker decision.
Yeah.
And looks like they're going to send the punt team in.
Who's the backup punter? Because Peterson's been.
Well, look like it's going to be number 5, Salmons.
Okay, James Salmons. Ronnie Salmons' little brother.
Nobody back for Shelby Valley, so might look to see if they can block this one. And he gets it off.
Nice
A
kick.
nice little line drive kick. Hits at about the 30, and it was touched at the 28, down back at the 23. I think they might have to let that one roll a little bit.
Got to let that, if it doesn't come back to you, you got to let that thing roll. I think that's what Coach Hager's explaining right now. I mean, this is.
Got some young players out there. That was number 12, Jordan Salmons. Yeah, he's a senior, though.
Oh, Jordan was the kicker? Okay. I thought it might have been James
No, he was
Salmons.
one that tipped it.
Oh, okay.
Number 12.
Yeah, and that, might not come back and win this game. You never know, but it's still a teachable moment. You've got a big game next week.
Exactly. Here's Shelby Valley. And Osborne looking to throw, being flushed out of the pocket now, and he just throws it out of bounds.
Nice play. Good heads-up play. Yeah, the last thing you want to do right here is put yourself in any kind of situation to give the ball away easily or put anybody in harm's way.
Well, Osborne just showed his experience on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Osborne 139 yards tonight, well below his average, but they'll take the win and be healthy next week, I'm sure.
Yes. He's got trips to the left, hands it straight up the middle, big hole. Kraft hits a foot race, And he's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 72 yards. Hart Craft. And that could be in the running for the Gearheart Security Play of the Game.
That could give him a good effort for player of the game as well.
It puts him,
he had 86
John
before
Earl
that.
Hunt, player of the game.
Yes.
So that put him well over 100 yards in the rushing.
He's 158 now. And I think.
And Shelby Valley extends their lead now 52-30. 4:33 left here in the third quarter. As they'll go for two. Here's Osborne looking to throw again into the end zone, and this one's overthrown, trying to get it to number 16. So with 4:33 left, third quarter, 52-30, Shelby Valley. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
52-30, Shelby Valley on top.
And they're set to kick off. Put two scores on the board here in this third quarter so far.
Yeah, Floyd Central's since about the halfway mark of that second quarter.
And here's a kick over the head. It's run picked up back at about the 6-yard line and going to get it out to the 19-yard line.
Like number 19, Damian Cotton. Yeah.
That's who it is. So Floyd Central will have it first and 10 from their own 19-yard line. They're just going to mark it on the 20. It'll be easier for the change.
Yes, there you go. Damian, the grandson of the great Jackie Cotton.
Looks like the wishbone formation in the backfield for Floyd Central. Here's Martin handing off. And straight up the middle, good yards out over the, just a little ways over the 25. We'll call it a 5-yard gain, and that was
Keithan Moore.
Moore with the run. And see McDonald coming off the sideline with a little bit of limp now.
Yeah, I saw him limping a little bit earlier.
2nd and 5.
This might be a treatment kind of week for Floyd Central to try to heal up a little bit.
Well, that whirlpool might get used a whole lot for sure.
Yeah.
One back in the backfield this time, double slots. Here's motion. And straight up the middle. And didn't get the number on that. Number 21 maybe?
I think so. That might be Jacob.
Jacob Johnson. Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah.
And he's going to get to the 28, gain of 3, and bring up 3rd and 2. Right back to the line of scrimmage, go back to the wishbone formation. And handing it off, and it's going to be a first down out over the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that's Moore again. Give him the 33. Pick up a 5. And a first down, Floyd Central. Of course, Shelby Valley's content to just let them keep it on the ground and run it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They got the big 22-point lead.
Yeah,
clock running down to 3 minutes here, third quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure both sides at this point, that clock can't run fast enough. And, I mean, there's still 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Right.
I mean, we're not even in the fourth at this point.
Wishbone formation and fake it to Moore.
Nice fake.
Martin taking it himself over the right side and gets out of bounds.
Looks like about 6,
at
maybe.
the 39-yard line. Pick up a 6.
Jay's 10 carries, 14 yards, but he's been all over the place because he's, for every 10-yard run he gets sacked 2 times for, negative 12. So.
Right. Yeah, those sacks takes away from your total if you're a quarterback. 2nd and 4, wishbone formation again, tight formation, and second back through, and nothing doing that time. Maybe lost a yard. And didn't get who it was. Is that Moore?
I don't think, no, it wasn't Moore. He's back there in the back. I think it wasn't Johnson. I think it was Salmons.
Number 12 looks like, yeah, Jordan Salmons. And here's Martin looking to throw across the middle and had it complete. And Salmons just couldn't hold it. Might have seen that defender coming up on him and just dropped it. Would have had enough for the first down.
Yep, got to hang on to that one.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. And I don't see the box over on the other side. Oh, now the official there was in front of it. It's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
That's a couple times Martin's had a receiver there that's kind of dropped a first down completion.
Empty backfield. Here's Martin. Quick throw across the middle. Pick. That's Russ Osborne, and he's going to take it to the house. A 42-yard pick for Osborne, and Shelby Valley putting this one away now, Justin.
Yep, that
tried that quick slant, and Osborne was sitting on that one. Of course, he's thrown that a few times himself.
Yes, yeah, he can. And, I'm sure he knows those routes just as good as the receivers.
Yes. So 58-30 now as Shelby Valley extends their lead to 28, and they'll try to double the score as they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Nobody in the backfield. Here's motion coming, and Osborne throws it out, and did he get in?
No.
No.
He
nice
had
tackle.
Yes.
That time by number 12, Salmons of Floyd Central, keeping Bartley out of the end zone on the 2-point conversion. 58-30, and let's go over some of these playoff games next week, Justin. The teams that we'll be involved with, we've got Martin County. They're the number 1 seed in the 7th district. They'll be hosting Pike Central. Betsy Lane will be hosting Prestonsburg. That's where we'll be next week, and what a game that'll be, or a potential game that'll be anyway.
Well, what an atmosphere. You can count on that
Lord.
thing will be insane.
Better get there early.
You better get there very early. Very early.
Then you got Shelby Valley hosting Knott County Central, and Floyd Central will be hosting East Ridge. Of course, if Floyd Central and Shelby Valley wins those games, then 2 weeks from now it'll be a rematch. They'll play each other again. And, of course, you got Betsy Lane, Prestonsburg, Pike Central, and Martin County in that bracket. In the 1A, you got Middlesboro, be at Lynn Camp, Paintsville at Pineville, Pikeville. It's got Harlan coming in as we've got the kick for Floyd Central, and loose on the ground, and Shelby Valley comes up with it. That was number 7, Evans again for Floyd Central, couldn't handle it, and Shelby Valley will have it at the 25-yard line. Pikeville will host Harlan, and then you got Williamsburg, and Hazard. So a lot of football action in the 3A, and the teams that is in our area. You got Lawrence County will be hosting Knox Central. Belfry will be welcoming in Clay County, and Bell County will be hosting McGoffin County.
What about Johnson Central? I'm sure they're hosting somebody.
Yeah, I'll go in and see. We've got a
timeout Floyd Central.
Timeout Floyd Central. Let's see. Don't have the
4A.
Let's see. Wait a minute. 2A. Here's 4A. Find where Johnson Central is at. Johnson Central will be hosting Grant County, and then they'll play the winner of Mason County and Boyd County.
That's some buses going to be putting some miles on. Some of them matchups were pretty far away from each other.
Might be leaving school
a little
early in the morning.
Yeah, and, that's the good thing. We've got this 2A district here that's almost we've got two districts that are almost exclusively local teams.
Yes.
So the
7th district and 8th district.
Yeah.
And look like we ought to score Belfry 43-6 over Letcher County, and that is at Letcher County.
Ooh.
In the fourth quarter, it says. Appreciate our viewers sending in some scores from around the area, and if you've got any more, let us know. Here's Osborne looking to throw, and he's waving them, go this way, go that way, and then he just goes out of bounds, takes a shot, and then he gives one back, and flags are flying, so that's going to be maybe offsetting penalties.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get thrown out of this game.
No, absolutely not. I think if this doesn't tell you that you might want to pull the plug,
yes.
You're at you're a running clock here, or no, not yet. But I think you got the game in hand.
Oh, no doubt, yes.
And I don't think you need, like you said, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. But now, worst case scenario, like you said, you get thrown out of this game, and you have to set out
next week. Yeah.
And I think Osborne, pretty crucial role in what this offense is going to do.
Personal foul both ways will be offsetting penalties, and that's and both of those are dead ball fouls. So Osborne went out of bounds, I think, right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Might have gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10. Didn't see who the player involved for Floyd Central was.
I didn't either. Osborne's had a great game on the ground. He's got 71 yards on 10 carries. What a balanced attack, too, for Shelby Valley. Kraft, 9 carries, 158. Osborne, 10 for 71, and Sturgill, 10 for 91. That's
Well, they come in 262 in the air and 183 on the ground for the season.
They've met the ground game for sure.
And here's Osborne across the middle. Oh,
wow.
Boy, it was a pick.
Yes.
Salmon's right in his hand, couldn't hold it.
Yeah, James Salmon's right in the hands.
Yeah, I got a comment. That was number 12.
Jordan Salmons.
No, from Shelby Valley sideline.
Okay. That got the penalty.
Yeah, he just had his quarterback's back.
There you go.
Couldn't see. That's completely on the other side of the field. Here's Osborne, and it's a pass complete, and inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line, and I think that's going to be Brady Johnson, number 1.
So about a 25-yard pickup. And that was Johnson on the catch.
And we got a flag. I want to bring it back.
Oh, man. Never good when you take your stats in pen, Larry. I already penciled that in. But I can put a big X through it, though.
And they're going to mark it off 5 yards. Didn't see what the penalty was. Don't get a very good
view of.
Well, not very good mechanics sometimes from the official as far as what the penalties are. so they'll replay it. Here's Osborne looking to throw, screen pass, Bentley, and he's going to be taken out of bounds over on the left side down around the 20. I think they're going to mark him 21-yard line. Pick up about 12 yards, still going to come up short first down. They have to get down to the 15. They mark it at the 21-yard line.
First screen we've seen tonight, too.
Yes, we've seen the little flanker screen, but that was, he was
first
in
traditional
the slot that time. Yeah. So it's going to bring up 4th and 6. Under a minute to play here, third quarter. And Osborne looking to throw. All kinds of time. Now he runs to the right. Now he's thrown in the middle, wide open, and it is going to be a touchdown. Yeah. Brady Johnson.
Where was that from? The 39?
No, the 22-yard line.
Okay, so 22 out.
And Belfry comes away with the big win over at Letcher Central, looks like. 43-14. Shelby Valley 64-30 here at Floyd Central. They'll go for 2. And Osborne throws it, and it is no good.
No good.
We'll take a break. Be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Attention shoppers, if you're tired of long lines and high prices, take advantage of Fresh Cut Meat's grand opening sale. When you buy 200 pounds of beef for as low as $12.92 a week, 90 days, same as cash, you receive 60 pounds of pork and poultry free. We offer 20 ribeye steaks at no charge for anyone using our 90-day budget plan. That's 606-306-3349. No freezer, no problem. $8 a week, yours to keep. Call now, 346 South Central Avenue, Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
Tired of the same old nights out? Make it an event to remember at 606 Lumberjacks, Eastern Kentucky's first axe-throwing lounge. It's lots of fun for friends, family, or colleagues. It's so easy that Grandma can do it. Perfect for birthday or bachelorette parties. Equipped with 10 premier throwing lanes, karaoke, touch-tunes jukebox, and a 150-inch projector screen. Take out all your frustrations in our famous rage room. And coming soon, Smokin Axe's Pitmaster Barbecue. Locally owned and operated and no reservations needed. 606 Lumberjacks, Weddington Plaza, Pikeville. Call 637-1367 or find us on Facebook.
33.9 to go in the third quarter, 64-30.
And here's the kickoff, and Floyd Central fumbles it and then finally falls on it at the 34-yard line.
Shelby Valley's already got 2. And the last onside kick was not really an onside kick. It was more of just a bobble on Floyd Central's part.
Because it couldn't come up with the handle on it.
Yeah. Oh, they gave the...
They're going to do the running clock. I mean, usually it's 36, but like you said, 34-point lead. They've scored 48 straight.
Yeah.
You know, what's the deal, you know? You've got games to play next week. Let's not get nobody else hurt. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, 64-30. But let's just keep it right here, as most likely we're not going to see, especially on Shelby Valley side, the starters back out. Especially on the offensive side, and we've got to pick the Attorney John Earl Hunt WPRG-TV Player of the Game before the end of the game. Of course, we've got a quarter to do it, and also the play of the game. But give us some of those candidates on the player of the game and the plays of the game.
Yeah, Shelby Valley, I mean, just offensively, 64 points in 3 quarters. I mean, that says a lot about what they've done. And it's really been a lot of a balanced attack. You've got Kraft, probably the most efficient game. He's got 9 carries for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns. Russ has got 10 carries for 71 yards. Sturgill, 10 carries, 91 yards. Osborne threw the air, he's 7 for 11, 173 yards. And Bentley with 3 catches, 77. Johnson with 3 catches, 50 yards. and they've just got touchdown on top of touchdown on this score sheet.
What's their big plays?
The big play, Kraft on the 72-yard run, and Osborne on a 42-yard pick six. But the majority of their plays have been right at about the red zone, 22, 25, 23 yards out.
And here's a snap, handoff up the middle, and maybe a fumble.
Yeah.
Shelby Valley player saying they come up with it, and let's see what the officials say. And it is Shelby Valley's football. Didn't see who fumbled the ball. I think it might have been Salmons with the carry, but puts it on the ground. Shelby Valley comes up with it at the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
now some of the big plays there for Floyd Central, I guess.
McDonald.
McDonald has most of those, right?
Yeah, they've been really quiet. I don't think they've scored. So we got a timeout. McDonald has a 77-yard touchdown catch, a 21-yard touchdown catch, a 75-yard touchdown catch, an 8-yard two-point conversion because they got penalized and went back 5 yards. And Brody Buck's got a conversion, and Coach Shelton's got a conversion, and Peterson with a 42-yard reception for a touchdown as well. So Floyd Central, like I said, about halfway through that second quarter, it just kind of hit a wall, I think, offensively. Jace Martin, though, through the air, he's not completed any passes this half, but he's 11 for 22, 273 yards and 4 touchdowns. So still, a monster game yardage-wise.
Well, he had more yards the first half than he had all year.
Yeah,
in the passing game.
Yeah, I'm going to tally up the.
Let's see, we got number 1, looks like Brady Johnson, that quarterback now for Shelby Valley, and he's back to throw, going to the end zone, and it is complete.
What a pass.
And it is a
to number 2
touchdown to Bartley. Brady Johnson to Bartley, 32 yards out, and Shelby Valley
just on all cylinders.
Puts their score up now 70-30. And perfect throw.
Yes, that was a cannon.
Johnson, a sophomore, to Bartley, a freshman.
He's got 3 catches and a touchdown. Johnson did before he threw one, so he's had himself quite a game.
And they're going to go for 2. Here's Johnson looking to throw, throws it out and knocked down. 2-point conversion, no good. So with 10:25 on the running clock, it is 70-30. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff this year in Mountain Sports Network.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
Stuck trying to navigate complex tax laws and financial statements? Well, now you don't have to. John B. Tackett is dedicated to helping individuals, partnerships, and businesses achieve financial success. With over 40 years of experience, John B. Tackett's priority is building long-term relationships with his clients. Whether it's tax planning, bookkeeping, payroll services, or financial consulting, John can handle it all. Call John B. Tackett, CPA, in his Pikeville office at 606-432-8112 or his Salyersville office at 606-349-5111. John B. Tackett, CPA, your partner for financial peace of mind.
Back here at Floyd Central, 70-30. Shelby Valley on top. Shelby Valley about.
And they put 30 points up the first half. They put 40 up here in a quarter. And,
yeah.
Well, you got 9 minutes to go in the game.
A little over a quarter.
But it's on a running clock. So they showed that explosion. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to go out of bounds. Draws the flag.
Yeah, Floyd Central just kind of hit a wall there. And, Peterson's been out of the game for quite a while. It seems like forever.
Yes.
And just the offensive pace slowed down for them a little bit. And Shelby Valley's just been consistent across the board.
as well as they have been all season.
Yes, I'm sure. This is one for the books for sure.
They put some big points up against some good teams. Betsy Lane went up there a couple weeks ago undefeated, and they put 60 up against them.
Yeah.
Here's Floyd Central. Wishbone formation. Handoff. And going to get about 3 yards out of it. Let's see, is that number 12? That would be Salmons.
Yeah, you've
bring up 2nd and 7. Again, next week, Floyd Central will be hosting East Ridge as the playoffs get started, and Shelby Valley will be at home against Knott County Central. And here is a run. Nice run, still on the move, and across the 50 down to the 48-yard line, and that's number 24, Moore.
Yeah, Keithan's had a pretty good game come in here. He's ran the ball hard. How many yards you say
give
that
him
was?
13 yards
13,
on that
yeah,
one.
nice. He's got 5 carries for 28 yards.
Encourage all the fans out there watching and to get out and support your local teams. We'll be at Betsy Lane next week as they will be hosting Prestonsburg. And that ought to be a great atmosphere, as Justin was talking earlier. And here's the flag. It's going to be an offside Shelby Valley. Make it 1st and 5.
Yeah, we were there for the first one, and the atmosphere was crazy then.
Yes, it was.
And Betsy Lane broke how many year? I think it was like a
37 years.
37-year streak.
Then they'll have opportunity to beat them twice
Make
in one
their
season.
own streak, yeah. Try to make their own, start their own streak.
You know, the Prestonsburg got some players hurt in that game, and Rose, Justin Rose, here's a handoff to Moore again, and he's going to get good yardage, and he's going to have another first down as he's down to the 36-yard line. Pick up a 7. But Rose got hurt about middle ways through the second quarter on that game, and that could have meant been a lot different. And he's healthy. He's been playing unless, he gets dinged up tonight. And he's averaging, even with the games that he was hurt in, I think he's averaging still right at 100 yards a game. So that could be a lot of points scored in that game. Here's Martin, fakes the pass and then decides to run with it. It's going to pick up 3 yards.
Yeah, when you it's a little different like in other sports, basketball and things of that nature. Like it's hard to beat a team 3 times or 2 times. But, when you've played them and you've seen them, like you can go back and look at film that you played them. Like you're not watching them play somebody else. Like you've actually got to play them. So there's some things you could tweak and some things I'm sure you'd like to do differently. And now you actually get the opportunity to do that.
And here is
Moore again. Is that Moore?
No, I think that might be Salmon.
Yeah, that's Jordan Salmons on
Salmons.
that one. Looks like he got about 7 or 8, picked up the first down.
Well, we're talking about rushing there next week in that game. Jacob Rose, number 7 in the state in 2A, averaging 109 yards a game. Andrew McCutcheon, running back for Betsy Lane, is number 2 in the nation, or in the state, 144 yards a game. So,
2 great
runners, yes. And here's a handoff. That's big number 21, Jacob Johnson on that one. He's going to get 2 out of it inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. 4 minutes left here on the running clock, 70-30. Floyd Central scored, got an onside kick recovery, scored again and went up 30-16 on Shelby Valley, and since then it's 54 unanswered.
I mean, an absolute just shellacking.
And here's Moore. Nice run down to the 20-yard line, pick up a 4.
Yeah, he's got 7 carries, 40 yards. I mean, and, depending on the severity of this injury down here, Peter, you're going to have to find somebody to, offset Colt Shelton. Colt was only limping a little bit. BJ's come out, and he's not had the pads on. Yeah, he's been pretty out of it here. So let's hope everybody's healthy for next week and healthy enough to play and give their best effort.
3rd and 4. And this is Salmons. He's going to no gain, looks like. Well, it might give him 1. Going to bring up 4th and 3. And Justin, I think we've decided that the attorney John Earl Hunt, WPRG-TV player of the game, is going to be Marvin Moore here on senior night.
McDonald.
And Marvin McDonald. And give us some stats on him.
He had 5 catches for 187 yards and 3 touchdowns, and his 3 touchdown catches were for 77 yards, 21 yards, and 75 yards. So, huge game, and just an excellent effort on his part. A senior, played really well, stepped up, and when all that was going on was when everybody's in the game. I mean, it was high intensity, so it's not like it was in garbage time or any of that stuff. I mean, he was playing at a high level.
Yeah, it was right. Well, he took his team to the lead with that play.
Yes.
Martin on the scramble gets down to the 17-yard line, picks up the first down for Floyd Central, a 5-yard scramble. And he's going to hand it off to Moore off the left side and pushing the pile down the inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
About 9 or
Pick
10
up
yards
9
there.
yards on it. And going to bring up 2nd and about 1.
Give him 49 yards. He's the leading rusher right now for Floyd Central.
And he's done it all here in the second half.
Yeah.
And the Gearheart security play of the game is going to go to Clark Kraft.
Yeah, he had
on the 77-yard touchdown run for for Shelby Valley as Floyd Central puts it into the end zone. And that's Moore.
Ethan Moore, good for him. He's that was from about 4 yards out.
It was about the 7-yard line.
Okay, so 7 yards out to give him 56 yards and a touchdown on the night.
But great play of the game there for Clark Kraft. And
turn the Jets on.
You can look for the play of the game on the WPRG-TV Facebook page.
Oh.
And there's going for the 2-point conversion, fumbled snap. So that's going to be the last play of the game as we got 20 seconds on the running clock. And it's going to be a 70-36 win for Shelby Valley as they will improve to 7-3 on the season. And Floyd Central will end the regular season at 500, 5-5.
Yeah, and, at the end of the day, you're Floyd Central. You want to be healthy next week, but you've got a district runner-up. You're going to host a playoff game. I mean, a game you think you can win. And at the end of the day, that's where you want to be. You want to be playing that first playoff game at your own place and have a chance to win it. But now they're going to have to get healthy because they seem a little banged up right now.
Exactly right. We'll take a short break and be back with some final stats and comments. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Smart Home Security provides you peace of mind by giving you access to your home cameras and connected devices from anywhere with one easy-to-use app. Stop worrying and upgrade to a smart home with Gearheart Security, and rest easy knowing you're always covered with 24/7 professional monitoring.
And we're back at Floyd Central. It's a final 70-36. Floyd Central taking the short end of the score as they took a 30-16 lead on Shelby Valley, and Shelby Valley outscores them by 54 straight. So go over some final numbers for Floyd Central. Coach Shelton with 8 carries, 22 yards. B.J. Peterson, 8 carries, 16 yards. Martin, 12 carries for 23 yards. And Keith Moore, in the second half, had 9 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Passing-wise, Martin was, trying to read my partner's stats here, had 273 yards in the air on 12 passes, and McDonald had 3 of those touchdowns. B.J. Peterson also with a touchdown. For Shelby Valley, Kraft, he is the Attorney John Earl Hunt WPRG-TV player of the game, as he carried it 9 times for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns. Excuse me, he had the play of the game on the 77-yard touchdown run. We'll go to the player of the game here back on the Floyd Central side. Osborne carried it 10 times for 71 yards, and Sturgill carried it 10 times for 91 yards. Through the air, Osborne was 7 of 12, 173 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And our Attorney John Earl Hunt, WPRG player of the game, will go to Marvin McDonald here on senior night. He had 5 catches, 187 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Touchdowns of 77, 21, and 75 yards. So a big showing here on senior night for Marvin McDonald. So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight at Floyd Central. And I'd like to remind you that we'll be at Betsy Lane next week as the playoffs get started. Betsy Lane will be hosting Prestonsburg, and should be a great game there at Betsy Lane. So for Alex back to the station, Wayne Fugit on camera, my partner Justin Holbrook, this is Larry Cecil saying so long. Good night here from Floyd Central. Again, the final score, 70-36, Shelby Valley. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.